Hey guys, Brian here, Bang Out Volleyball. Today we're going to be talking about how to be a good teammate, and I got 7 tips for you that may help you out to become a better team player. First of all, if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. Let's get right to the video. First one is to warm up. Being a good teammate means to warm up, remind your teammates to warm up, and it's not being an asshole, it's not being a douchebag. You need to remind your teammates to warm up just so you guys perform well. A lot of people in the morning, they're too lazy. Oh, I don't want to warm up. I'm just going to go in cold. I'm ready to go. Yo, warm up. It's the simplest thing you could do. And a lot of people take that for granted. Most people I know, they just go straight into the game without any warm-ups, and then next thing you know, an injury may occur. Number 2, staying, I don't know if you guys can even say that. Staying engaged. A lot of people forget to stay engaged, and all they want to do is just be distracted by everyone else from the crowd, and then they're not focused. We want to stay engaged. We want to stay focused to perform our best, because in volleyball it's really easy to mess up. You need a lot of focus, especially once the tempo has changed. If a ball's coming faster, if a ball's coming slower, if you play at a higher level and all of a sudden a really easy ball is coming to you, it is really easy to lose focus to make that ball a perfect pass. And some of you guys probably already know exactly what I'm talking about. So staying engaged, whether your coach is talking, stay engaged for every play. Know what's going on. If you're on the bench, you need to be calling whether the ball is in or out. Help out your teammates, encourage your teammates to do better. And this is a simple way to just stay focused and not get distracted by everyone else in the crowd. Number 3, giving positive feedback. Again, volleyball is a team sport, so you want to make sure you're giving your teammates positive feedback, because it's so easy to stay negative on the court. For example, I have a friend, you guys probably already know him, his name's Cody. He is not the greatest when it comes to blocking because he always forgets to press. And we always remind him, Cody, you gotta press. And we're always laughing about it, because every time he gets tooled, we just laugh about it and we're like, Cody, you forgot to press again. And like, basically we're not shaming him for not being able to block, but we're laughing about it because we know that the next time, we know that he'll be able to get that block. So being positive about it. And over time, he has improved when it comes to blocking. Every time he got a block, we're like, Cody, you actually pressed, great job, right? And this is super simple when it comes to your teammates, because another thing is you need to know your teammates. You need to make sure you know your teammates. You gotta know how they work, how they function, whether they like this feedback or whether they don't like this type of feedback. And sometimes that comes down to building chemistry on the team. If you guys aren't hanging out, if you guys aren't building chemistry off the court and even on the court, that becomes trouble, right? You guys might only have 2 hours to 3 hours of practice, and maybe going into the weight room and trying to compete against each other to lift the most amount of weight. Know how your teammates function, okay? That is, know how to talk to them, because sometimes anxiety can creep up on the court, and it becomes important to know how they function, or else they're just gonna have messed up feelings and like really bad feelings for you, and that can come into a factor on how you guys perform well together. And it's really easy to have really bad feelings, throw away a point, throw away the game, just because you didn't like someone on the court. So know how your teammates function, support each other, and play the game for each other and not yourselves. Don't be selfish. Number 5, know your strengths and weaknesses. Okay, this is super important, because you need to know who your strong players are, who your weakest players are, who you need to match up with. And this becomes important because, for example, I'm 5'8". I know I'm short. I probably won't bang out every single time. When I do get the chance to bang out, I'll probably go ahead and swing away. But most of the time, I'm going up against people who are 6'3", 6'4", opposites, and I'm playing outside as a 5'8" guy because I don't like setting. And most of the time, I just have to go for tools. And I know that about myself, that I will get stuffed if I just swing down all the time. So you need to have more options. Make sure your teammates, you need to make sure which teammate knows how to tool, which teammate is shortest, which teammate is the tallest, who's the strongest hitter, who's the weakest hitter. This becomes important, especially if you're a setter. You need to know who to set. You need to know who not to set on when you're in desperate need of points. So know your strengths and weaknesses. Know how to overcome those, because once you know your strengths, keep working on your strengths. Once you know your weaknesses, we need to work on those weaknesses, because you're only as strong as your I don't even know the saying, but you're only as strong as your weakness, I guess. I don't even know. I might cut that part out. Work on both of these, and that'll definitely improve your gameplay. Next up, sometimes being a good teammate, it's better to say nothing, right? You can say all the things in the world, say all the positive things, all the negative things, but sometimes it's better to say nothing, because everyone knows the ball has to go over. Everyone knows you need to swing the ball into the court and not out and not into the net. Everyone knows you need to serve the ball over. That is obvious, okay? You need to be a better teammate by knowing that everyone already knows what you're thinking. Everyone's probably thinking the same thing, so it's better to say nothing and just move on, focus on the next point, and just stick to positive self-talk. I don't know how many times I've seen a player go, like a player miss a serve, and then all of a sudden there's one player yelling, "Oh my god, all you gotta do is get the ball in the court." Bruh, what is wrong with you? Like, do you have any common sense in life? Yo, why are you on the court again? Oh, that's right, because I don't have enough players on the bench to sub you out. But anyway, let's not talk about my personal feelings when it comes to that. Last but not least, stay confident. You're gonna have teammates who get nervous on the court. You're gonna have teammates who freak out under pressure. It's important that every single one of you guys stay confident, because that spreads on the court, and if they see that you're confident, okay, maybe they'll step it up, they'll play a little more confident than usual. I've had some teammates where their anxiety creeps up on them, their self-talk, their negative self-talk always creeps up on them, and it's important for you to stay confident, because if they see that from you, they're gonna play a lot more confident. If you believe in yourself and you believe in your teammates, they will perform. If you're performing confidently and they know they can trust you on positive self-talk, on helping them get through their anxiety and staying in the moment, they're gonna play a lot better for you, and that'll benefit you guys as a team. Anyway guys, hopefully this helped you guys out. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you guys want to see more content like this, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to be a good teammate.